have a luggage compartment or a storage place, a good place to put your sewage hose and whatnot. Any other kind of hose, or it's not watertight, so whatever goes in there is going to get wet. Another small compartment here. It's got your shore power cord that's in it as well.
What's that again?
Shore power.
Shore power?
I'll go over that once we get over there.
Okay.
If you look back in here, there are two valves. Those are called low point valves.
Okay.
What those are for is for winterizing.
Okay.
So in the wintertime, when you're done with it, you open those up, you blow out the system and get all the water out. That way the pipes don't freeze.
Okay.
And you can bring it here to have that done, or anywhere else. This is just a jack for hooking up like cable at a park. If you went to a park that has supplied it, they usually will have a jack. You'll have to get your own coax cable to hook up to it, and then you just plug it in there, and it'll feed cable throughout your coach, so your TV will pick up whatever they offer as far as a cable package. Down here, got the dirty end of everything. These are the dump valves. So what you've got is you've got a gray tank and a black tank. The gray tank is all your shower and your sink waters. Black tank is your toilet water and everything that goes in the toilet. So when you hook up to dump, what you'll do is you'll hook your bayonet up to it, your hose, you'll run it to wherever you dump. You'll pull the black tank. Let the black tank flush completely. Reason why is then you can go and use your gray tank to flush out the tube. If you're camped at a certain spot for a while, you can leave your gray tank open, but you still need to leave your black tank closed. Okay. Reason being is you need the moisture in there, you need the water that goes in there to break everything down so everything will flush out. Okay. If you don't, it'll clog. Yeah, it'll turn into a big cement pyramid. Yeah, no fun. No fun at all.
Okay. And I've got tubes for that, right? I bought the Adventure Pack, which has
you'll have
that.
a tube in there. You have a light just there so you can see if you're dumping in the dark. We'll move on. This guy here, the one that's down below, this is a black water flush. So if you hook a garden hose up to it at your dump site, a lot of dump sites will offer that. There'll be a water supply somewhere. You can hook that up to it, turn it on, and there's a sprinkler head in your black water tank. So it'll add more moisture, it'll blow everything out. So you'd open that up, hook that in, turn it on, and flush it all out. Okay. It's your preference how often you want to do it. Most people do it about every 3 or 4 times they dump. Okay. Just depends on how much you use it. Moving away from all that stuff, this is the 30 amp power cord that I talked to you about, showed you the gray one in the back. This is where that hooks up. Okay. It's just a little cam deal. So it's just got one that lines up with that. It plugs in, turns on, or turns a little bit, and then there's a lock jam nut that goes down on top of it.
And that's where I keep it plugged in at all times while I'm at a campsite that has power.
Has power. And this is 110.
110.
This is not, if you ever had this hooked up at your house and you had a neighbor come in to wire it or whatever, this is 110. We've had people that have thought that it was 220 for whatever reason, and yeah, you'll burn down the trailer. It's no good. Moving up from that, this is city water. Okay. Basically, you hook up a garden hose. White hose usually is what we tell you to hook up. Just a regular garden hose, you're going to get that funky taste. Yeah. Turn it on. This will supply pressure to all your water, all your faucets and shower and your toilet and the whole 9 yards. Okay. It'll bypass the pump.
So when I get to like the place today that has power, what do I plug in there? I mean, do I put that in there today? I mean, I'm going to a show today.
You're going to a show?
Horse show down in Spanaway.
Okay.
I believe they have hookups for everything.
Yeah.
So when I get there, I plug this in.
Yeah, you plug this in, and then you could hook water up to this if they offer water.
Okay.
You do have tanks in here, that freshwater tanks that are full.
That you already filled them up for me?
Yeah, so if they don't, you're good to go there. You'll have water.
Okay. And does my adventure pack include that white hose you said?
I'm not sure if it includes one or not. I think it does.
Okay.
You know, we'll look at it before we go.
Okay.
It's just an outside shower.
Nice.
So if you're plugged into there and you've got pressure, or if you've got your pump on inside,
Okay.
you've got a shower for the outside just so you can rinse whatever off.
Okay.
This here is your furnace.
Okay.
This thing, you know, it says hot on it. It means hot. So if you've got kids running around,
Stay away from that.
stay away from that in the wintertime if it's running.
Okay.
This handy dandy little doohickey is a storage area.
Okay.
It's supposed to be for your sewage hose. A lot of sewage hoses don't fit in it, so some people will use it for like fishing pole holders. Or,
Oh, okay.
store your cookies in there. And it's kind of cantankerous to get back on.
Okay.
You got Al washing everything for you.
Thank
Drying
you.
it all off. What he's drying is your solar guards. You have solar guards and rock guards. You can get in behind these things. They're 7/16 nuts. 3 of them. Undo them. You pull it off. You can swing it out. You can wash in behind there. That's really the only reason why you'd ever need to get in the back of there.
Okay.
It's just to clean it off. Solar guard as well. This opens up so you can have a light into the front end of the trailer.
Okay.
The side ones, they open up. They're just a little half cam,
Okay.
so just a flat blade screwdriver, and then they'll open up and you can wash in behind there as well.
Okay.
When you're washing this, just a really soft cloth, like a diaper cloth.
Okay.
These things scratch really easy.
Okay, good to know. Okay.
Same with the trailer, soft cloth, soft brush. You can see there's kind of a grain pattern to the aluminum.
Right.
I wash with that, that way it doesn't,
Okay.
you don't have scratches and things like that.
Okay.
You got 2 look like 7-gallon LP tanks. This is your propane, your gas. It's where you're going to get all that out of.
They're full, right?
Yes, they are full. Which one's open? You've got a supply, or your regulator. This supply valve turns back and forth. All it does is tells which tank it's going to draw off of first. So if you have it pointed over to that tank, it's going to draw this tank down, and then it's automatically going to switch and draw off of this tank.
Mm-hmm.
So what we suggest people do is leave one tank off. Draw off the one tank, then switch it over. Reason being is if you've got them both and you're out camping and it just keeps drawing down, you never know when you're running out. You never know when you're half full or halfway through. So this way, it runs one tank off, shuts up, you run out of propane inside, you turn the other one on and you're good to go, and then you're about ready to need to go get propane again.
Okay.
You can kind of keep track of how much you've got that way.
And when I'm emptying that one, what will tell me I'm empty?
Everything's going to stop working.
Okay,
All
just
the gas,
everything
yeah.
shuts down.
It's just going to shut down.
Okay,
It's gonna stop going.
that's pretty simple.
Yeah. There's a little green indicator in here. It'll drop to red when it's empty.
Okay.
So you'll know that it's empty.
Okay.
To undo them,
I hope so.
just undo this little guy right here.
Okay.
And then this just pulls off, and you pull these out,
Okay.
and the tanks, unscrew them, and the tanks will come off.
Okay.
In here are your batteries. So you've got 2 deep cycle marine batteries. They're 12 volt. Only thing you really need to do with these things, if you're using a lot, you said you go to shows a lot, every couple of months or so, pop the tops off. Make sure that they've got good water in them, because you're constantly drawing and charging and drawing and charging and drawing and charging. It will boil off the water.
Okay.
So that's about the only maintenance you need to do to those.
And those are fully charged right now?
Should be, yeah. It's
Okay.
plugged in.
Okay.
It's been plugged in.
So my refrigerator's working right now?
I don't know. I don't think it's turned on.
Oh,
You
okay.
can turn it on.
Yeah. Okay.
You got your spare tire holder. It's here. Spare tire is tucked underneath. There's a quick pin that holds this pin in. Sticky. Get it out. Just a jam. I got it here. Get it stuck on there. Anyway, as you can tell, it's not that easy to get out.
Okay.
Basically, all you do is you take this pin out, take that pin out, you drop down and your spare tire just pulls out.
Okay.
There's nothing else to change the tire,
Okay.
as far as a jack, as far as anything else.
I'm kind AAA.
That would be a good plan.
Yeah, I don't change tires. Very straightforward.
Your jack, we'll go over that, I guess, later once we're through.
Okay.
Now we'll go over the awning. I gotta move this lamp. Still up there.